welcome to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat. We are past Thanksgiving, which means Christmas! I love Christmas, and I love reading about all the different characters in the Christmas story. Angels and shepherds, wise men and the innkeeper, and of course, Mary and Joseph. But you know, there's someone who plays a really important part in the Christmas story that we almost always just kind of gloss over, which would probably shock him since at the time, he thought that he was a pretty big deal.
You may approach Caesar at this time. I have just finished eating my lunch, a delicious salad. The secret ingredient is anchovies. I know, apparently they aren't just good on pizza. And you do like anchovies, don't you? Because I like them, and what Caesar likes, everyone likes. In fact, I think I shall declare this to be the official salad of the entire Roman Empire, and everyone will love it. Everyone loves everything I do. I know this because they tell me, and they tell me because I tell them to tell me, and they love that I tell them to tell me that they love me telling them to tell me that they love me. Well, you get the picture.
Oh, great Caesar, thank you for giving us some of your divine wisdom about anchovies being used in salad dressing. All of the people love it.
Yes, I knew that they would. I love seeing my subjects eat well. In fact, in my wisdom, I recognize that some of them don't have enough money to buy all the food that they want. So, I shall remedy that. From now on, we shall provide 2 servings of food, but only charge them for 1.
You mean?
Yes. Pizza.
Your generosity is astounding, and not just a little Caesar.
Yes, I know. You see, being Caesar, they all recognize that I am a god. Yes, I know it's obvious just by looking at me, but still, it's nice to hear them say it. As a god, I get to do whatever I want, and all of my decisions are perfect, and all of my people know it.
Most wonderful Caesar.
I know having people bow and call you wonderful all day might seem a bit tedious, but I never get tired of it.
What is it? Some of your subjects in the eastern regions of the empire.
What?
Empire? Sorry, most powerful Caesar. In the eastern regions of your empire, particularly Judea, they seem to question whether you're a god or not.
What? Of course I'm a god! Who rules the largest and greatest empire in the history of the world?
You do, oh high Caesar.
And who makes nothing but wise decisions?
You do, most wise Caesar.
And who can do whatever he wants and is in complete control of his own life and decisions, with no one able to tell him what to do and answering to no one else.
Of course, only you, oh divine Caesar.
That's right. Here, I'll prove it. Every resident of my empire must know that I am divine and completely in charge. So, I declare that we shall have a census. And to make sure it is accurate, they shall all return to their families' hometowns and be registered. This way, I can know exactly how many people I have, and we shall then be able to tax them, allowing them to contribute their money to the greatness of my empire. No one will be able to question my authority then, as they will have no choice but to send their money to me, simply because I have willed it.
That's brilliant, Caesar.
Of course it is. Everything I do is brilliant. This will prove that all must do as I say, and that I ultimately have complete control over their lives, right down to their money and where they have to go. Only I am able to go and do whatever I want with no one directing my life, because only I am a god.
Absolutely, Caesar.
Now, I shall go take a godly nap. It's good to be the king.
You know, Caesar thought that he was in charge, and it sure looked like he was in complete control. But the reality is, God is the one in charge, even if we don't recognize it. In Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 3, we read, "In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register." When Caesar declared that, I'm sure that he thought he was doing what he wanted and that no one was in charge of him. He was the most powerful person in the empire and was worshipped as a god. Meanwhile, on the other end of the power scale, I'm sure that Mary and Joseph were a little frustrated. She's about to have a baby, and now they have to travel all the way to Bethlehem because Caesar says so. Caesar is making this so difficult. You'd think that God would be in charge of the birth of his own son. He was. Way back in the Old Testament book of Micah, written 700 years before Jesus was born, God declared that Jesus would be born in Bethlehem. Micah chapter 5 verse 2 says, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from of old, from ancient times." Not only was God not caught off guard about Mary and Joseph having to go to Bethlehem for Jesus to be born, he's the one who orchestrated it. Sometimes people can start to think that they're pretty hot stuff, that they can just do whatever they want. Christmas proves that even the most powerful people are still subject to God's authority. Other times, we might feel like things are out of control, that the whole world is just going crazy, and that we don't know how we can manage. Christmas proves that God is in charge even when things look really hard or confusing. This Christmas season, let's humble ourselves and recognize God's authority in our lives, and at the same time realize that because He's in control, we don't have to fear or get overwhelmed with anxiety. He knows what He's doing. Caesar may have thought that he was in charge, and Mary and Joseph may have felt like no one was. The reality? God is always in charge. That can be both humbling and comforting. I'm Pastor Pat with Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. We have services every Sunday at 10 o'clock and would love to see you at them, especially this Christmas time. You can also tune in online at summitchurchmt.com or on Facebook and YouTube at Summit Church MT. Our children's ministry Facebook page is Base Camp Kids Min. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Merry Christmas. Bye. This Christmas, get your loved ones what they truly want. Caesar singing the Christmas classics.
Oh, come, let all adore me. Oh, come, let all adore me. Oh, come, let all adore me. Caesar the Lord. This one king of Rome is going to be in charge of everything that he sees. Oh, away in a manger, no crib for a bed, because I sent his family to Bethlehem instead. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Caesar sent all to their hometowns to tax them, oh my, oh my. Go tell it on the 7 hills of Rome that Caesar Augustus is Lord.
Yes, get your copy of Caesar Sings the Christmas Classics as only he can, wherever Christmas carols are sold.